Several prisoners lined up excitedly for their meals, as this was the first food they had received since being incarcerated. But when a ladle of something that looked like feces, bean paste slop, was dumped onto their trays, the prisoners exploded in anger. They were human beings too, and they had dignity.
That was clean.
Other inmates immediately followed suit, hurling their food. The scene descended into chaos in an instant. The guards knew they were outnumbered and retreated for the moment. But of course, the guards weren't about to swallow the humiliation. In the early hours of the morning, they raised fire extinguishers and launched a surprise raid on every cell. The guards discharged fire extinguishers into each cell, waking all the prisoners. The ringleader, William, received special treatment. He was strapped to a chair and forcibly shaved bald. "Officer Lake speaking. William, have you learned how to respect authority now?" William fired right back at him. Seeing that William was still defiant, Lake kicked him to the ground, then pulled down his pants and began a second round of humiliation. Even a nearby colleague couldn't stand the sight and turned away. But the leading guards still weren't done with William. They dragged him to the restroom and dunked his head into the toilet over and over again.
Say, I am a prisoner.
Fuck you.
The guards weren't just trying to torture William physically. They wanted to break him mentally. At first, William could still curse back a few times, but the toilet water was so unbearable that he quickly raised his hand in surrender.
I am a prisoner.
As outrageous as this scene was, it was actually part of a shocking and highly controversial experiment. Professor Bruce simulated a prison in the basement of Stanford University and recruited 24 college student volunteers. A small portion were assigned to play guards, while the rest played prisoners. To ensure realism, they worked with the police to haul the prisoners away in real patrol cars and put them through the full intake process of an actual prison. The guards were also issued regulation-style uniforms and weapons to help them slip into their roles more quickly. At first, everyone joined with a playful attitude, just looking to make some money, never realizing they were about to face the darkest moment of their lives. William had originally worked as a caregiver at a nursing home, but with the U.S. economy in a downturn, he was caught in the fallout and laid off. Just to get a full meal, William joined a protest march. So long as he held up a sign and chanted slogans, he could eat 3 free meals a day. But that was obviously no long-term solution. Then one day, William saw an advertisement in the newspaper recruiting subjects for an experiment. Participants only had to live in a prison for 2 weeks to earn $1,000 a day. No experience was required, and personal safety was guaranteed. William signed up for the interview the very next day. That was where he met Lake, another applicant. At the time, William had no idea that this was the very person who would influence the entire experiment and nearly doom him beyond recovery.